Good evening. Is everybody ready? Yeah. We're excited. Welcome to the 2026 Canyon County Fair Final Drive. Yay! This is such a unique event to Canyon County. We welcome you. And we are so thankful for our sponsor tonight, Valleywide Cooperative. Thank you, Valleywide. This event tonight is a live selection and a parade and a celebration of our Grand and Reserve Grand Champion market lambs, market goats, market broilers, market hogs, and market steer animals. And we invite also tonight our Grand and Reserve Grand Champion horse showman winners. So welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us in celebrating our long-standing heritage in producing Idaho's finest market livestock animals. These animals are brought to you from our 4-H and FFA Market Livestock Show. Let's take 1 minute to give each Canyon County Fair FFA and 4-H exhibitor a round of applause for their hard work. Thank you. Thank you for keeping our heritage alive, along with all the parents and volunteers. We appreciate it. You know, once again, the Canyon County Fair would not take place without the support of all the wonderful sponsors. So if you're a sponsor, thank you. But we especially tonight want to thank Valleywide Cooperative for supporting this event. And we have a representative here, so thank you. I'm going to give you the mic if you'd like to say a couple things. Thank you again.
I won't keep you all too long. I just want to say thank you on behalf of Valleywide Cooperative and Valley Agronomics. I know the kids have worked really hard to get here tonight, so we do want to give each of the kids a bucket. We've got those back at our booth, and then we have some gift cards for the winners. But congratulations tonight. You guys have done some hard work, and we wanted to acknowledge it.
Thank you, Valleywide. We appreciate you so much. Well, we wouldn't be able to start without recognizing this great nation we live in. So if everybody would stand for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and against red glare the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Yay. Thank you. Well, all right, we're all ready. Please note that each exhibitor in the final drive tonight needs to report to the fair building backdrop for photos right after the final drive. All species but swine will report to the beef backdrop for pictures. So make sure you have that happen. Well, first off, we're going to recognize our horse exhibitors. A couple weeks ago, we had the Fair Horse Show, and this is the first time we're welcoming our horse exhibitors to the final drive. Yes. We're going to present them with their showmanship buckles and applaud them for all their hard work and look forward to seeing them represent the horse exhibitors in the large animal round robin on Sunday at 3 o'clock. Thank you. This year, our grand champion junior horse showman, Kinsley Toll, Ranchers and Riders 4-H. The grand champion senior showman, Caitlin Kinsler, Saddle Tramps 4-H. And our grand champion FFA showman, Ryan Marino, Napa FFA. In the reserve champion division for our junior showman, Oakley Heidecker, Saddle Tramps 4-H. Reserve grand champion senior showman, Liam Klaus, Farm to Table. And the reserve grand champion FFA showman, Abigail Romanuk from Middleton FFA. Congratulations to all these horse exhibitors. Okay, to start our final drive tonight, we're going to move into our grand and reserve champion market drive. Okay, representing our Yorkshire division, the reserve division champion, Allie Rose Stewart, Critters of Gold.
to have my wife alongside of me that supports my dreams, that follows me, is willing to jump in a car and drive 6 hours with a day notice to get here. My family back home supports me in everything I do as well. So extremely blessed in that department. Extremely blessed with who I've picked to be in my corner, who believes in me to follow my dreams. So that's the one advice I give to these kids. I think livestock industry, I think this is important. I think it's one of the best things we could do as for the kids. I don't think there's anything better. So let's go ahead and give these kids one more round of applause. I think you drop them all out of here, and I think there's a lot of different types and kinds, but I feel like they represent me pretty well. I feel like these come together, and they're a very good top 5. Even the reserves that you drop out have a lot of quality. It's been a lot of fun to judge your show, sort through these pigs, and work with the kids. So I won't talk too much longer. I've had one in my mind that has stuck out to me. Caught me at the gate right instantly and has been in my mind all day. So I'll go ahead and select your grand. Let's go ahead and get on your feet and give these kids a round of applause and get loud when I pick them.
Congratulations! The grand champion market swine exhibitor is Emma Hacker, Wilder FFA.
You dropped the reserve hamp in here, and I think one that fits the bill pretty well, comes in here, demands your attention, one that I think has a lot of good. There's another one in my mind that I think for his breed is a unique animal, one that is extremely special to do for that breed. For his breed, he's one of the most extreme stout-featured masculine things that I've seen in that breed. So I'll go ahead and select your reserve. Again, let's give him a round of applause as I do so.
Congratulations! Our reserve grand champion market hog exhibitor is Trig Lober, Primetime 4-H. Great job to all of the exhibitors. Great job. Thank you so much to our judge. We appreciate you, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow for our showmanship show. Now we're going to move forward with our grand champion market broiler and reserve grand champion market broiler exhibitors for their banner presentation. We were excited to have our judge, Mike Thompson, come from the great state of Idaho. So we'll get our hogs settled and we'll bring in those market broilers. Mike Thompson's from the great state of Texas. Okay, I was just told that our judge is not here, but we want to recognize our exhibitors. Our grand champion market broiler exhibitor is Morgan Eder from Parma FFA. And and our reserve grand champion market broiler exhibitor, James Lunders, Critters of Gold. Great job. Look at these fantastic banners. Okay, we're just getting started. Now we're going to start with our market lamb division.
front of you guys. It's a long plane ride to get out here, and it has been well worth my travel and time to be able to spend with these exhibitors. These are some outstanding lambs, some even better kids. How about we give it up for them one more time? Just these showmen are doing an incredible job out here. As we get into the show ring, I'm not that old, as you can tell. I've only been out of the ring for a couple years. We can show till we're 21 back home in Michigan. And one of the things that I always took away from showing is that it's not necessarily about the wins or the losses, but it's about who you get to win and lose with. And winning with grace, losing with humility, and making sure that everybody around you is also having a good time. And I think sportsmanship is always the real winner when you come to county fairs and go to these jackpot shows and everything like that. But one of the biggest things that I want to come out here and talk to you guys about is that it's not just these kids and these lambs out here. There's an entire crew back there in that barn that is giving all their blood, sweat, and tears for these kids to be able to come out here, hit the final drive with an impressive set like this, and be successful in what they do. I think everyone needs to give it up for the parents, grandparents, and siblings, 4-H leaders, FFA advisors, everybody that's back there in the barn helping them get out here. Kind of a cool moment for me today and my parents as well. So I got to come out here to Idaho to judge, and my brother's actually judging Nebraska today, and so it's a really cool opportunity, a family affair like that we both get to be out here. We're doing what we love and working with these individuals that are doing an outstanding job, preparing their projects, spending all year getting these things ready, and really cool moment for us today as a family back home. And I know Mom and Dad are back watching the live stream right now. I'm sure they're smiling and being pretty proud of us right now. So that's just a little self-gloating a little bit for us here, but let's turn this back over to these lambs out here. This market show is absolutely incredible, all the way from the hamps, all the way down to the white-faced crosses and anything in between. I think we got an outstanding class drive out here, so I'm going to get off the mic right now. I want everybody to get up on their feet. Everyone, up on your feet. Give a round of applause to all these exhibitors. We'll get you guys a grand champion. Outstanding critter, that one is just so cool from the side. What I've been preaching on all day long is just good built ones that got the power and muscle to make a high quality market animal. I'll take one more look at them out here, but let's give it up for the show committee. Everyone that helps put this thing on. It takes an army, and we got one out here. I'll find you guys a reserve champion. Give it up for these kids.
Okay, our grand champion, Market Lamb. I'm sorry, I've said pig so many times today. Our Market Lamb goes to Kennedy Offeld, CUNA FFA. And our reserve Market Lamb exhibitor is Addie Cortez, Bad Company. Great job. Thank you to all the exhibitors. We are excited now to move on to our market steers. We're going to kind of turn the volume down just a little bit. We're ready? Okay. Representing the lightweight, our division champion, Alyssa McNeese, Dead End Ranchers. I'm getting a no. Reserve first. Sorry. Yep, I had that in my notes. Okay, redo. Rewind. Our lightweight division reserve champion, Amelia Vanderplug, Red Top Wranglers. The middleweight division reserve champion, Addison Maddock, Cowpokes 4-H. The heavyweight division reserve champion, Addison Maddock, Cowpokes 4-H. Now we'll move into our division champions. For the lightweight division, Alyssa McNeese, Dead End Ranchers. For the middleweight division, the champion, Gwen Shaw, Cowpokes 4-H. And our heavyweight division champion goes to Ava Shaw, Cowpokes 4-H. We're excited to have our judge, Dakota David from the great state of Texas.
Since you turned the tables on me.
Put on a good show here today. You know, I've certainly gotten to enjoy getting to judge with, maybe I didn't know him personally coming into this deal, but I certainly got to enjoy getting to judge with some of the younger minds here in our industry, judging throughout the other species, because certainly it lets you rest easy knowing that the blaze for livestock is certainly burning hot. And with that, everybody, I'm sure, species across every species. I know for me personally, every kid got a good look and got my full effort here today. And I promise you, I'm very pleased with the way things shook out here today. Like the other guy said earlier, I'm probably not in a position at this point in my life to be giving any kind of resounding advice, but I will say, young people moving forward, if you just continue to work hard and have an unwavering faith in the good Lord Jesus Christ, guys, you will find success no matter what route you take. And I certainly firmly believe that moving forward. Like I talked about, I certainly love getting to be with you here today and getting to spend my time up here in Idaho sorting through your steer show. And, I know we got things to get to tomorrow, but the heifers are certainly going to have to pack a lunch if they're going to surpass what we got in here today. I wish I could pick 5. Unfortunately, I just got to pick 2, and there's 2 of them that are standing out here today, and I'm certainly very comfortable getting to stand behind. So if you would, let's fire up the applause one last time and show these young people our appreciation. I'll go find you my 2 favorites.
Congratulations, the grand champion Market beef exhibitor is Gwent Shaw, Cowpokes 4-H. And the reserve grand champion market beef exhibitor is Ava Shaw, Cowpokes 4-H. Congratulations, ladies. Good job to all of our market beef exhibitors. And now, finally, we're going to meet our meat goat division champions. Oh. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Our lightweight division champion, Devin Farley, Red Top Wranglers. The middleweight division champion, Eva Mawson, Caveman Critters. And the heavyweight division champion, Tice Fisher, Homedale FFA. For our lightweight division, the reserve champion, Marley Conrad, Napa FFA. The middleweight division reserve champion, Tice Fisher, Homedale FFA. And our heavyweight division reserve champion, Remington Vance, Canyon County Junior Livestock Program. We'd like to welcome our meat goat judge, Cade Denhouse from the great state of Texas.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, first off, I want to say what an incredible crowd we've got out here tonight. I think I'd be remiss if I didn't note that it has been an incredible day of a GOAT show. I want to sincerely appreciate and just say thank you to everybody who got me out here. It was a little bit of a long, precarious day of travel yesterday, a little bit frustrating, but we started early this morning and we dove into a really, really good GOAT show. I think the quality of the goats, especially at the top end, have been just absolutely exceptional. You go into a county fair and we've judged a bunch of them, and you never really know what to expect, but man, I'll tell you, the quality of this top end, I think the 6 that we've got out here in this drive are just absolutely really high-quality goats, some that have been very fun to work through all day. But more than that, I think the quality of the showmen have been absolutely exceptional. I think better than the animals. These kids have been absolutely so incredibly respectful, so appreciative, and I think it kind of speaks to all the people ringside. Y'all are raising some very good young people, and as the guy judging the show, I wanted to say, we appreciate it very, very much. Y'all deserve to be commended on your efforts for raising some awesome kiddos out here. I will say, kids, make sure, guys, don't leave without telling your parents thank you. Tell the people who put this show on thank you, because it has ran absolutely efficiently. It has been a very smooth show, and I've thoroughly enjoyed every second of it. So that being said, guys, if y'all just kind of put your hands together and let's give the ring help. Let's give everyone who puts this thing on a round of applause, and especially these kids that are out here. I would like to make another note to all the kids that aren't out here in the drive, all the kids that maybe got left standing out there today. I know that can be tough. I know it can be frustrating. But one thing I was kind of reminiscing on and thinking about when I was going back to the hotel today is, I showed all throughout my growing up years. And one thing I don't remember so much is the wins, the buckles, and the banners. But I remember all those great memories I made with my family and my friends. Those are things you'll never forget. So just remember that. You get hung up, and you're going to be real excited, those kids that win here tonight, and that'll last for a little bit, but it won't last for forever. The memories you make and the character that you're building out here in this GOAT ring, that'll last for a long time. So congratulations and well done to all those kids on that. One other thing I'd like to note, so often I think we think the world is in a bad place and there's no hope, but I'll tell you, you come sort of GOAT show and work with these young kids, and man, it'll give you hope, because anyone who is worried or stressed out about the state of affairs of the world and what's going on, man, I tell you, come to a livestock show and you will see some of the hardest working kids and the hardest working families, and I just think that'll give you hope. That'll absolutely give you hope. With that being said, guys, thank your parents, thank the Lord, thank you guys for having me out. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I wish you safe travels going home. I'm going to set this microphone down and show you my 2 favorites. I've been dreaming about them all day. What an awesome GOAT show. Let's make some noise for these kids.
Congratulations! The grand champion, Market GOAT exhibitor is Eva Mawson. And our reserve grand champion, Market GOAT exhibitor, Tice Fisher. Great job to both of you and to all of the youth. Don't leave yet. We've got one more announcement. We need to thank our Canyon County Fair staff. Cassie, your crew, Diana Sinner, let's give our Canyon County Fair staff a big round of applause. Thank you for all you do. Have a good fair. Go see Jody Mosina. Eat some food, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.